tonight, we know that suffering a stroke is both life-threatening and for the survivors, life-altering. It's just not usually ever meant in a good way. Strokes are, after all, the third leading cause of death in this country. But NBC's Kevin Tibbles tonight has the story of one woman whose stroke was also something of a revelation.
Oh, it's going to be great.
These days, brain scientist Jill Bolte Taylor is an unlikely celebrity. She has a memoir on the bestsellers lists, a feature film of her life in the works, and she was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world for 2008. And all because one morning 12 years ago, she woke up with a pounding headache. Then her arm became paralyzed.
My first thought was, oh my gosh, I'm having a stroke. And then the next thought was, wow, this is so cool. Our ability to...
As a Harvard-trained PhD specializing in human brain function, Taylor was excited at the opportunity to study her own brain in the process of degeneration. After pain came a kind of elation.
I felt more connected to a fluidity and a grace of my presence that I had never known before. I was actually in euphoria.
With the analytical, rational left hemisphere of her brain traumatized, Taylor says her consciousness shifted into the right hemisphere.
The right hemisphere is one big moment, one big possibility.
So you have tranquility.
It was. I was in absolute tranquility. It was so peaceful.
Taylor lost her ability to speak. She couldn't read or write or walk. She couldn't even recognize her own mother.
I literally felt as though I was a newborn. I knew nothing. Had no concept of family, had no concept of Jill Bolte Taylor, had no concept of the brain.
There was surgery, and then 8 long years to full recovery. And there was something else, insight.
You can choose in any situation to look at it through the filter of the left hemisphere, which is going to be with judgment. But at any time, we can shut that down and then just come to the present moment and say, but I'm alive. Wow. I'm alive.
Her message? People can choose to live a more peaceful, compassionate life by hooking into that brain circuitry and stepping to the right.
Who could ask for more?
That's right.
Kevin Tibbles, NBC News, Bloomington, Indiana.
And that's our